Well, I may. It's about 6:30. I'll eat about 8 or 9, and I think I'm just gonna kind of eat whatever I want, carbs, whatever. I don't care. Just whatever I can find laying around, I guess. um, and then I won't eat all day Monday. So essentially, it comes out to be by the time I eat Tuesday at 2 in the afternoon, it will have been a 42-hour fast. Yeah, sounds good. I'll be feeling really good. Take some salt water and kind of a little groggy. I just spent like an hour and a half or so watching French videos, conjugating all three categories of verbs in the past, present, and future. Just to kind of refresh, and then maybe I'll go follow up here with some practice. So that's kind of what I want to do for eating. I haven't really decided what I want to eat yet. I mean, I'm not going to go out of my way to pack down 400 carbs worth of cookies. That's not the idea. But yeah, maybe I'll eat something fun. We'll see what happens. So that's it. I may or may not be able to upload a video tomorrow, but just to know that I won't be eating. But do feel great. And yeah, I did watch, Dr. Berg has 4 reasons why people don't, won't, can't, shouldn't, wouldn't, couldn't intermediate fast. And 1, they're afraid. Actually, just getting started. 2 is a little fear. They think, oh no, I'm not going to eat, I'm going to starve. 3 is, oh, this thing, I'm not losing any weight, doesn't work. Like algebra, right? Just because you can't work algebra doesn't mean it doesn't work. And then the 4th thing he mentions is obviously your best friends in the world with all of their medical advice, because of course they've studied nutrition and medicine and they understand hormones. I mean, they know what the word insulin is, but if you said something like hyperinsulinemia, they'd be like, what? Just ask anyone who tells you, anyone who thinks they know everything, ask them 3 questions. Guarantee you they can't get to the 3rd. They really can't. I can't give you any examples off the top of my head, but if somebody comes up, thinks they know everything about everything, and just ask them 3 questions. Normally a what, a how, and a why. And they almost always choke on the why. So, that's just for you to figure out what people know. And back on that idea, getting started is always the hardest thing. I mean, you look up this big mountain and you're like, oh shoot. Well, looking at it's neat, but you can't even begin to get there until you take the first step. So just do it. The second thing is, you're not going to feel good, and you're not. You are going to experience real drug addict withdrawals from sugars. I'm telling you, I've matched the symptoms. I went through it 2 to 3 to 4 days. Headaches, nausea. I think I put in there kind of what I was suffering from. Really, my gastric system was not very happy with me. You become hangry and hypoglycemic, and I mean, really, for a week, just put that on your calendar. Stay away from me, because you're not used to eating fat. I mean, you're going to be consuming calories after you get into this that you probably ate 3, 4, 5 years ago. When they say, oh, you have red meat undigested in your bowels. Number 1, that's BS. Not possible. Isn't true. But do you have some fat that you packed on from a cookie you ate 5 years ago? Probably, depending on how long you've been overweight. If you've been fat for 10 years, you may have a 10-year-old cookie sitting in there somewhere. Depending on if you are under stress, it's going to go around your waist. And, there's places where fat gets put. And then the 3rd thing, not losing weight. I had another plateau. I went immediately from like 111, 110, and I went down to 104. Boom. So I'm sitting here 7 kilos having intermittent fasted for short of 2 months. I think I'm day 50 or something like that, 52, whatever it is. And like, I'm not losing weight, but I am noticing clear mind. I'm noticing sleeping. Oh, sleeping through. You have no idea. I used to wake up 3 and 4 times a night, man. Look up the word diabetes in Greek. There's a reason. 4 and 5 times a night. Every ailment that I knew, I believe it or not, I'm looking at my right joint, the inside elbow. I had what's called neurodermatitis, just this itching sensation. And I mean, I would itch it. It would wake me up at night. I would sit there and scratch it till it's raw, and have scabs and scars, and it turns into like rough, tough skin. Gone, completely gone, smooth. My burn, I don't know. I guess I'd been talking about it. I think you can barely see a light blemish there. Again, that was actually brand new skin. Never used bacterial ointment, never covered it. It was a second-degree burn. The blister popped. I got chicken guts in there and everything else. So you can believe in bug theory or you can believe in train theory. I believe in the latter because I tested it. Or maybe I'll be like him and say, I tested it. Yeah, that's creepy. Okay, so those are some of the changes. And I've noticed my skin. I have this covering of skin that it's weird. If I bend my arm in a certain way, instead of being fat, it's actually like kind of wrinkling out. So when your body's using proteins that it will need when you're fasting, it's taking old, unused skin, cancers. My liver spots are gone that I had on the back of my hands. They're gone. Gone. I mean, gone. Gone. I don't even swell anymore. I mean, not that I had cankles, but sometimes, my ankles would still swell a little bit, but inflammation, friends, gone. Okay? If this starts turning, less gray and into black again, that would be something. Other health benefits. I can't think of one right now. Oh, no allergies. Guys, I haven't had a stuffy nose in 2 months. I haven't had a headache other than my my electrolyte imbalance here and there. And that's just from being silly. I mean, I didn't take salt or didn't have enough potassium or something. And that's, again, remedied by avocados, a pinch of salt in your water. Again, 10 minutes later, gone. I mean, put a little salt under your tongue, follow it up with about 2 cups of water. Santo remedio, man. And then the last thing, your friends. I know they mean well. I know they have their own fears, their own anxieties. I'd hate to say this, but some don't want you to look thinner than they. I mean, this is very real, very super real. And it's one of the hardest things that you have to do in life. As a matter of fact, I think along with this fasting, and since my head is so lucid, I've been actually studying up on Stoicism, which the church doesn't necessarily disagree with, okay? As a matter of fact, the church follows quite a few of the Stoic ideas. There's 12 that I'm going to go into, and one of them is, and this is a hard one, sometimes you have to tell your friends, you know what? I'm moving on. Catch up or stay behind, but that's your deal. And that's a tough one. Trust me, it's a tough one. I know it is. I've had to do it. Did I wish I were a fish? I wish upon a fish? Yeah, but sometimes they just, whatever it is, and you just need to kind of move forward with your life and self-actualize, become all you can be. Why not? What if you had 3 minutes left? Being afraid isn't going to do anything for you. And if you were mad at somebody, you better just try to get happy real quick. Another Stoic principle. I know I'm kind of moving around the page here a little bit, but it's Sunday. I fed about 5 hours ago, so and not many carbs at all. And so my brain is still pretty much running on ketones. It feels really good. I wish I could share this with everyone, because once you knew how it felt, if you would just trust long enough, some people say, well, I'll believe it when I see it. Well, technically that's horrible, because you won't see it. Now, how about I'll see it when I believe it? Okay, think of that paradigm, right? Instead of I'll believe it when I see it, I'll see it when I believe it. And Dr. Berg, he has this quote. He says, you don't lose weight to get healthy. Get healthy to lose weight. Once your body is in good shape and it has repaired all of the damage that you've done to it from stress and alcohol and smoking and drugs or whatever it is your damaging addictions are, then you will start to move into the weight that you're designed to be in. All right, so I've gone about 11 minutes here. I'm gonna hang up with you. Again, you can watch this tomorrow if you really have a Hughes thing. Oh, I wish I could watch him again. Woo! Don't stalk me, okay? So that's about it. We'll probably catch you most likely on Tuesday. I'm tell you how I'm feeling. I will work out a little bit on Monday. Just after the cortisol peaks, it'll actually peak about 8 o'clock. I normally hit my little workout 10 to 11. Nothing high intensity, nothing real acrobatic. And just some muscle tone. Planks, push-ups, pumps, and squishies, and that's about it. And then we'll go through that whole day, and then we'll eat again probably about 1:32-ish in the afternoon on Tuesday. So I'll let you know how I'm feeling. We'll talk soon. Bye, guys.